Jai Gurudev children. In last class beta we were learning chapter fractions and we had started exercise 5.2 until question number 3rd. Okay. Up to the equivalent fraction we had learned, and I am hoping that till there everybody of you have completed. Now today onwards I am going to start beta convert into the mixed fraction, and this is also not new thing. These kind of question again you have done in previous class also. I am telling you how you will do. A and B part I am doing, and rest 2-3 parts are there. Those part you will do yourself. See that beta how you will do solution of A part. Okay. 5/2 is there. You just divide 2 by 5. Okay. 5/2. 2 2 ja 4. 5 minus 4, 1. It will be your remainder. It is your quotient. It is your divisor. How you will write? In mixed fraction when we are writing. Okay. In mixed fraction when we are writing, how we are writing? Quotient comes here. Then remainder upon divisor. Okay. What is your quotient? 2. Remainder will come at the top. Okay. Numerator. Remainder is 1 upon divisor 2. You see that 2 2 ja 4 and 1, 5/2. Okay. So it will be your mixed fraction. This will be your answer. See that again B part. B part is 7/3. Divide 7 by 3. 7 by 3. Everybody knows division. 3 2 ja 6. Okay. Then 7 minus 6, 1. What is your formula? Quotient remainder upon divisor. What is your quotient? 2. Remainder 1. Divisor 3. So it will become 3 2 ja 6 and 1 7/3. So it is your mixed fraction. It is your mixed fraction. So the rest of the parts of this question you will do yourself. Do these 2 questions by pen because these I have solved. Okay. And rest of the questions you will solve by the pencil. Now I am reaching to the question number 5. Question number 5th one. Okay. And what is question number 5th? In that question you have to given the problems. You have given in mixed fraction. Okay. Mixed fraction you have given, and you have to change it into improper fraction. Change in improper fraction. Okay. Now see that 5 7/8. 5 7/8. How we will do it? You will write divisor means 5 into 8 plus 7/8. In this way it can be converted into mixed fraction. See that 8 5 ja 40 plus 7/8. It will become 47/8, and this will be your mixed fraction. Now see that numerator is greater than denominator, so it is an improper fraction. It is your A part. Again one more part, B part I am doing. Just so simple are there. 2 3/4. 2 3/4. How you will do? How I told you? This divisor will be multiplied by this whole number. 4 into 2 plus 3. Numerator will be added. Divided by 4. What it will become? 8 plus 3/4. 8 plus 3, that is 11/4. It will be a mixed fraction. Improper fraction. So in this way, up to here, 2 part of question number 4 and 2 part of question number 5 I have done, and rest of the part beta you will do yourself. That is very simple part. There is no problem in those ones. Okay. Now I am moving to the next, that is question number 6. See that beta, what is question number 6? Identify the pairs of equivalent fractions and circle them. Means we have to identify whether these 2 fractions are equivalent or not. Okay. Equivalent fractions last in question number 3rd in the same exercise you have already done. See that in 2 and 3 we cannot write this question further in the simplest form. So 2/3 will remain as same, comma. 16/24. 16 and 24 both are coming on any table? Yes. 4 4 is 16 or 16 upon 24. Both are coming in 8th table also. Divided by 8, divided by 8. Okay, you can see that 8 2 ja 16, 8 3 ja 24. It is also comes equal to 2 upon 3. So you can see that 2 upon 3, and if we have simplified it in the lowest form, it is also coming 2 upon 3. So both the fractions are equal. Both the fractions are equal. One more part I am doing of this question. See that 4 upon 5 and 7 upon 8. You can see that 7 and 8 both are not coming in any table together, and 4 and 5 also they are not coming in any table together. Means these two fractions further it cannot be, we will not be able to write them in a simplest form or lowest form. So these fractions are not equal. They are not equal because both the both the numbers from numerator or denominator, they are not coming in any table together. Okay, and here also they are not coming in any table together. So how we can convert them in the simplest form further? Already they are in the simplest form. It means they are, if any fraction along with the another fraction, we will be able to write it in a lowest form. Then only we can say that whether the fractions are in a, means they are in equivalent, they are equivalent or not. But here they are not equivalent. C part, see 3 upon 12 and 15 upon 60. First of all, I am taking 3 upon 12. 3 and 12 both are coming in a table of 3 together. So divided by 3 or divided by 3 for converting it into the simplest form. 3 1 ja 3. 3 4 ja 12. Its simplest form is 1 upon 4. Now take 15 upon 60. 15 and 60 both are coming in a table of 15 also, or otherwise both of them are coming in a table of 5 also. They are divisible by 5. Okay, see that 5 3 ja 15, 5 1 ja 5, 5 2 ja 10 after division. Again 3 and 12 both are coming in a table of 3 also. Further they are divisible by 3. Okay, till that we cannot convert in the lowest form. Till there the division process in the numerator and denominator will continue. 3 1 ja 3, 3 4 ja 12. Now see that this fraction we will be able to write 1 upon 4. This one is also able to write 1 upon 4. So we have, when converted them in the lowest form, so both of them coming equal. So they are equivalent fractions. They are equivalent fractions. Equal means they are equivalent fractions. Okay, so in this way beta, rest two parts of this question you will do yourself. So in this way your exercise 5.2 has completed. Now I am reaching to the question exercise 5.3. Beta, now come to the exercise 5.3 and compare the following fraction. You will follow the same steps I am doing for this question here. See that first of all, in step 1 take LCM. Step 1 take LCM. LCM of 3 and 24. Everybody is able to take LCM now. See that it will be divisible by 2. 3 1 ja 3. Sorry, 2. 3 will remain as same. 2 1 ja 2, 12 times. Okay. Then 3 2 6 ja 12. Then 2 3 2 3 ja 6. And finally by 3 3 1 ja 3. So LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 3 ja 24. Okay. Now this 24 LCM divided by first fraction 3. What will come? 3 8 ja 24. 8. Okay. And second times LCM, it is your step number 2. Step number 2. Now 24 LCM divided by second fraction 24. What will come? 1. So first fraction 2 upon 3 will be multiplied by what quotient came? 8 upon 8. In between them box will be there. So 16 upon 24. What quotient came? 1. 1 upon 1. Okay. Now see that 8 2 ja 16. 8 3 ja 24. Here box. Here 16 1 ja 16. 24 1 ja 24. You see that both of them are equal, so equal sign will come. Now you have given that greater or smaller or equal. What sign we should put? So you should put equal sign for this one. One more part, B part of this question I am going to do. See here on the blackboard again. 7 upon 8. Our box 6 upon 7. 6 upon 7. What I told you? Take LCM of which numbers? 8 and 7. 8 and 7. See that LCM. Okay. LCM every one of you are able to take. By prime numbers we will make the division. 2 4 ja 8 7. Then 2 2 ja 4 7. In 7 it is not coming in a table of 2, so we will write down it in the same way. 2 1 ja 2 7. Okay. Now finally by the 7 1 1. Okay. Now what will be your LCM? LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. 2 2 ja 4 4 2 ja 8 8 7 ja 56. 56 will be your LCM. Okay. Now this 56 will be divided by the first, means 56 will be divided by first fraction's denominator, that is 8. Okay. What will come? 7. This is your step number 2. Again 56 LCM will be divided by second fraction's denominator, that is 7. 7 8 is 56. So you can see that when 7 upon 8 we have divided by 8, what came? 7. So it will be multiplied by 7 upon 7 in box between of them. Second fraction 6 upon 7. When we divided it by 7 LCM, what came? 8 quotient. By that quotient you will multiply the second fraction. Okay. Now see that beta. 7 7 ja 49. 7 7 ja 49. 8 7 ja 56. Okay. Then box will be here. Okay. Now 8 6 ja 48 upon 8 7 ja 56. Now you can see that both the denominators are equal. Both the denominators are equal. So it will be very easy to compare now. 49 greater than 48. So what sign comes? 49 upon 56 will be greater than 48 upon 56. Maybe everybody of you have understood till here. So it is very simple beta. Nothing is difficult. And all the questions you have to do in the same way. Okay. Now we are moving to the next. Now see that beta, C part is 3 upon 5 and 2 upon 5. Here if already the denominators are given equal, at that time you will not take LCM. Okay, at that time beta you will not take LCM. Some children in the equal denominators are also again they are taking LCM. No need to take LCM here. If the LCM already the denominators are equal, this procedure for what we are doing, LCM procedure is already for the making denominators equal. Okay, but here if already the denominators are given equal, then what is there is no meaning of taking LCM. So what you will do in this case, you will directly compare the numerators. See that numerator 3 is greater than 2. So what will come? Greater sign will come. Okay. So now come to the D part of this question. And what is that? 8 and 7. Both the denominators are unequal. So take LCM here. LCM of 8 and 7. Okay. So again 8 and 7 by the procedure. This is your fair work procedure. Whatever I am writing here on the board, that is totally fair work procedure. Okay. 2 4 ja 8 7. Then 2 2 ja 4 7. 2 1 ja 2 7. Then 7 1 ja 7. Okay. Now LCM. LCM is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 into 7. 2 2 ja 4. 4 2 ja 8 7 ja 56. So it is your step number 1. Step 1. Okay. In step 2, now divide this LCM by 1 each of the denominator. Step 2. What you will do? LCM 56 will be divided by first denominator by 8. What will come? 7. Okay. Then in step 2, LCM 56 divided by second denominator, that is 7. What will come? 8. Now first fraction 1 upon 8. When you divided LCM by 8, what came? 7. So it will be multiplied by 7 upon 7 is equal to 7 1 ja 7 upon 8 7 ja 56. Okay. Means 1 upon 8. Now what we can write? 7 upon 56. Okay. This is step number 3rd. Now 3 upon 7. When divided by 7, what came? 8. Multiplied it by 8 upon 8. 8 3 ja 24 upon 7 8 ja 56. Okay. Now see that. In place of this 1 upon 8, what we can write? 7 upon 56. 7 upon 56. Make box. Okay. And 3 upon 7 is this. In place of this, what we can write? 24 upon 56. 24 upon 56. Now you can see that 8 3 ja 24. By mistake I have written 8 3 ja 24. Now see that. Oh, 1 upon 8, it was correct here. 7 upon 56. 7 upon 56. Now you can see that 7, 56 and 56 denominators are equal. So we can't compare them. Now what we will do? We will compare this 7 and 24. You can see that 7 is smaller than 24. So what sign will come? A smaller sign. It is very simple, beta. So in this way, rest of the part of this question, you will perform yourself and show me your children, everybody of you, only from your class. Few of the children are showing me your work and rest of the children are not showing. Again I am instructing you, show your work in your WhatsApp group or whether in my personal WhatsApp number, so that I can check whether you are doing or not. Up to here, everybody's work should be complete. Anytime I can ask anybody's copy. So better is that to do that. And the question which I am doing here, performing on the board, those questions you will note down by the pen. And rest of the question which I am leaving for you, those questions you will perform in your fair copy by pencil only, as we were doing last year. Okay. Now beta, we are moving to the next question. Now beta, that is question number 2 of this exercise. Reduce the in lowest form. The fractions are given and you have to convert them in lowest form. For as we were doing in previous now, while we were comparing them, at that time we were taking LCM. And why will we will reduce the fraction in the lowest form? At that time also, what we can do? We will do the prime factorization and then we can take SCF. For reducing them in lowest form, what we will do? We will take SCF. And SCF just now in the previous chapter you had learned. Okay. How you will do? Just see here. 33. Okay. Do its prime factorization. It will be divisible by 3. And then finally it will be divisible by 11. 1 ja 11. Write the prime numbers. Many children still they are not know prime numbers. What prime numbers? 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. In previous chapter we were writing. So it was divisible by 3. I have done. After it came 11. So it will be only divisible by 11. So its prime factors are 3 and 11. Now say take 121. Okay. 121 is directly divisible by, not by 3, 5, 7 or anybody. It will be directly divisible by 11. So 11, 1 ja 11 and you further make otherwise the division in 121 by 11. If you will do na 11, 1 ja 11 and again do 1, 11, 11, 1 ja 11. Okay. So what came? 11. Rub it. You will have the column on the right hand side of your copy. So you will perform division there. Again 11, 1 ja 11. You can see now 33 prime factors can be written as 3 into 11. Okay. And 121's prime factors can be written as 11 into 11. You can see that both of them only 11 is as common. So what will be your SCF? SCF will be 11. So for converting it in the lowest form, what you will do? 33 upon 121 divided by 11 or divided by 11 by the SCF. So what will come? 11 3 ja 33. 11 11 ja 121, or otherwise you make the division on the right hand side of your copy. So see that how much simple it is there. Okay. What we have done? We have taken the LCM of, as we do the prime factorization of numerator and denominator both separately and then take SCF. Then take SCF, common factors, make them circle. That will be your SCF. And after taking SCF, do the division by that SCF in numerator or denominator. So in this way you will get the lowest form of that fraction. Okay. Again see that B part. What is this? 8 upon 45. 8 upon 45. Okay. So 8 upon 45, what you will do? Do the prime factorization of 8. 8. First write prime numbers, because the children are always confused. Write prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and so on. Means the number those are coming only in their own table. Okay. Now do the prime factorization of 8. Okay. So 2 4 ja 8. 2 2 ja 4 and 2 1 ja 2. Okay. Now 45 also. So see that it will be divisible by only 3. 15 3 ja 45. 3 5 ja 15. 5 1 ja 5. Now what we will do? See here. SCF. For that, what you will write? 8 is equal to 2 into 2 into 2 or into 1. 1 is coming at the last of both of them into 1. Okay. And 45 is equal to, there is no common factor. Only 1 is coming in the last, so you will write 1. And rest of the factors are not common, so you can write them here 3 into 5. They are not common. Which one factor is common? Only one factor is common in both of them. Oh, so what you will do? You will divide it by, so SCF of both of the factors is what is 1. If there nothing will be there, you can see that 1 and 1 is coming at the last of both the prime factorization. So it means SCF will be 1. Okay. Here you can see nothing is common. So what you will do? 8 upon 45 divided by 1 or divided by 1. What will come? 8 upon 45. It will be your lowest form. Okay. So in this way you will do the lowest form of the question. One more question I am going to do, and afterwards rest of the question you will perform yourself. See here on the board now. Now beta see that E part 12 upon 108. First write prime numbers. Okay. Prime numbers will be 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17 and so on. Okay. Now to the prime factorization. Prime factorization of 12. 2 6 ja 12, 2 3 ja or 3 1 ja 3. Okay. Now prime factors of 108. 2 5 ja 10, 2 4 ja 8, 2 2 ja 2 7. Then 3 9 ja 27, 3 3 ja 9, 3 1 ja 8. Now see that 12 is equal to what you can write? 2 into 3 into 1. Okay. And second 108 is equal to what? You can write 2 into 2 into 3 into up to here we have taken. Okay. Into 1 I am writing first, and then these 2 3 they don't have any common factor, so they will go away. Now you can see that what is your SCF? SCF is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 1. Okay. 2 2 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12, 12 1 ja 12. Okay. Now divide this 12 upon 108 divided by 12 divided by 12. 12 1 ja 12. You divide 108 by 12. Okay. If you are not able to do like here, because it is better that if you know the table. If you are not able to do, then you have to do simple division. 12 9 ja 108. So how many time it will go? 1 upon. So it will be, lowest form will be 1 upon 9. So children, up to here, this is question number 2 of exercise 5.3. Now 4 part I have done, 4 to 5 part I have done. Rest of the part I taught you that how you will perform them. In the same way you will do. First step will be your step 1, prime numbers write. Second step, do prime factorization. Third step, take SCF. Okay. Step 3, take SCF. Step 4, you will get SCF. Okay. And step 5, you divide numerator and denominator by that SCF. So in this way you will get the lowest form of the fraction. So till here everybody of you will complete till exercise 5.3 of this chapter. Okay, in next chapter, and if you will have any doubt you can put in my WhatsApp number. Okay, and afterwards we will start from the next exercise. In the otherwise if you will not have any doubt, then I will start from the next exercise, that is exercise 5.4. Till there, thank you and Jai Gurudev to all of you.